Okay, so today is Tory Lanez with the colour violet. I keep saying colour purple, but it's not, it's the colour violet. It's an acoustic version. Let me just play it for you, see if you want to learn it. So, they are the chords throughout. I'm going to show you a number of different ways to do it, from easy to intermediate to just changing the quality of the chords so you have a bit of fun with it. Because when songs are the same chords throughout, it can get a little bit boring for guitar players, you see. So, especially if you're a solo acoustic guitar player and you just want to do something a bit different. So what we're doing is we are imitating the rhythm with the fingers. It has the strong pulse of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So we just imitate that. We can also do 2 on the bass. So you get more of the thumb coming through. But my student who does these reinterpretations of the R&B stuff it's to try and keep the essence of the song, but make it like an acoustic song, you know, so you just reimagine it slightly. So let me show you an easy way to do it first. Let me show you the finger picking first. So the finger picking is the same throughout. So our sequence, if we just do this first sequence and at the end I'll show you a different one. So it goes thumb, this is just on the open strings just for you to practice. Thumb on the 5, index on the 4, middle on the 3, ring on the 2. Okay, that's for the B minor and the A major chords, and for the G and the F sharp minor chords, the thumb would go to the 6. Okay, but just for now, just to practice on the open strings. Okay, so we'd go 5 with the thumb, 4 with the index, 3 and 2 together, and then 4 back to 4 with the index. Okay, let me just watch what I do rather than trying to watch the screen. So 5, 4, 3 and 2, 4. 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 And you can also, just on the open strings, you can practice the other one, which is 6, 4, 3 and 2, 4. 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 Okay. Now, very easy chords. We're going to do the same chords but different qualities of them, okay? So this would, let's say this is your beginners. Let's say you're just starting and you can't do bars yet, okay? So we're going to do a B minor 7, an A major, a G major 6. We don't need that first string, so we might as well do a 6. And then we're going to do an F minor 7, but we're going to put all our fingers on as opposed to doing the bar. It's often easier in the beginning. Here comes my neighbour with the drill. Right, so the first one, hopefully you can't hear that. Hopefully it won't be on for too long. You probably can hear that. So let's try and drown it out. So we have, it's been 2 years of DIY. So, yeah, second finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your 4th finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. It's typical. Every time I go to do these videos, they bring out the drill. So hopefully it's not picking up too much. I apologise. Or we can use finger 1, finger 2, and finger 3. However, if you are a beginner, I would suggest to use fingers 2, 3, and 4. 4 is a little bit more uncomfortable in the beginning, but the more you use it, the better it'll get. Okay, these 3 are quite strong anyway. The 4th finger is quite weak, so the more you use it in the beginning, the better it's going to be in time. Okay, so here, then we do the sequence 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, 4 times. Okay, now from here, what we can do is we can just drop the 2nd finger to the 4th string, the 4th finger to the 2nd string, which will give us the A major, 4 times again with that sequence. Now, we're going to go to a G6, so even though we're not playing that note, we're going to put our second finger on the 2 of the 5, third finger on the 3 of the 6, and now the thumb is going to switch to the 6, okay? So it's 6, 4, 3 and 2, 4, 4 times. Now you see all the strings that we are plucking there, if we just go 1 on the 6, 2 on the 4, 3 on the 3, 4 on the 2, all in the 2nd fret, and then keep that going. And then from there, look, all we've got to do is 2nd finger goes to the 5, 4th finger goes to 1. I know we're not using it, but it's just good practice. And then it's 5, 4, 3, 4. So that's back to the sequence, the beginning of the sequence. Let the fingers come together. Over to the 3. Everything in the 2nd fret. That's a beginner version. I'm not using the 1st string, but it's just good practice to have it there. Okay. Now, same sequence with the right hand, but we're going to change the chords to the bar chords, okay? So let's say this is the level up. So we've got the bar on the 2. Now, to get a nice bar, right behind the fretwire, not on the fretwire, because it'll mute it, just behind, okay? What we're looking for, look, don't even need the thumb, keep saying this, don't put your thumb too high, just have it right behind, just in the natural position, just as your hand closes. Thumb behind the neck, you see, don't even need the thumb, as long as it's placed properly, it'll sound. And then the fingers come in front. Now this, we would be, what's the word? For instance, I can't think of the word, but since this chord shape is in front of the bar now, we don't need to put the whole bar down, because that's using too much energy, right? So now, I'm just using the tip of this 1st finger and this part of the finger as well, just to get those fingers. See? See, so, because I only need those 5 and 2, right? Because they're in front. Selective, being selective, that's it. See, so. See, don't need to put the whole bar down. Okay, so that's the B minor. Same sequence. A, just the same shape. Now we can use a G bar chord this time. Alright, so that's a bar on the 3 this time, with an E shape in front. Okay, sorry, I forgot to mention if you don't know the B minor. Bar on the 2, 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, and your 4th finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Right, now the G, it looks very similar, but it's on different strings, okay? So we're using the same shape at different strings. So the bar again, on the 3, don't push too hard, just make sure your thumb is behind your 2nd finger, here. Right, don't want your thumb to go out to the side, it's against using the wrong gravity, you know, using the wrong force. And this time though, the 2nd finger's on the 3rd string, the 3rd finger's on the 5th string, and the 4th finger's on the 4th string. Again, I'm not using the 5th string for this chord, it's just good practice to have it there. Now to get to the F sharp minor, pull everything back a fret, lift your 2nd finger off, and keep going. Let me show you that all together. Now, another one that again that I prefer when I was was a B minor 7. Do an A major up the neck. G major 7. Then I did the F, F minor, and then F dominant 7, sorry, F sharp dominant 7. It's not in the song, the dominant 7, I don't think, but sometimes the ladies' vocals that come over, she's pulling into the dominant 7th without the actual chord going into the dominant 7th, which is really nice, so I think you can imitate that on the guitar. So that one, instead of having all your fingers on for the B minor, just lift your 3rd finger off. So gives us the minor 7th. Now all I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this as my guide finger. Right, my third finger is going to slide 3 frets up to the 7th. And I'm going to drop my second finger to the 6th fret, first finger to the 5th fret on the 2. See, so it's still an A major, but the note order has changed. Okay, so for instance, that's an A, an E, an A, and a C sharp. Now we have an A, what's that? A C sharp, and an E. I should know these off by heart now, but I felt a little bit of panic when I was putting myself on the spot there. So again, slide up. Okay, now instead of going to the G bar chord, we're going to go to the G major 7. Okay. Now you can think of this like the B minor, but we just displace the root. You see, so the B minor's here, and that shape remains the same. But if we go to the G, i.e. the 3rd fret and the 6th string here, get a G major 7. I think it's kind of like musical magic. If you listen, look. You know, they're going from the minor to the major, but with, you know, only changing the root. I've always loved that. Anyway, I digress. And then the F minor to the dominant 7. Okay, so did I explain that properly? Not really. So from the A major, right, we want to think B minor, but displace the root, and then probably switch to the 6, and from here F sharp minor to the dominant 7th. We're going to lift off the little finger and put your second finger down on the 3rd string. I just think that one sounds quite nice. Let's play through a few times. Right, and then what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the added thumb. So instead of just going thumb, index, ring and middle, index, we can go thumb, index, and then thumb, ring and middle together, index, right? So now you get 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and you see, so it has a bit more of a drive and rhythm, like the actual tune. That's perhaps, yeah, what I was thinking is you can read just for the verse, you can do that. Let's say the first position chords for the verse. Please don't drill. G. Here comes the drill. Let's see if I can drown it out. To the chorus with the added thumb. Do the different qualities. Way I was thinking of doing it was with the tap on the 2, as I say, so da, 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 da. It's a little bit more aggressive, but don't particularly like that one personally, though. Okay. Yes, so apologies about the drill, but I don't have much time to do these and I'm hungry, so I'm going to go and get arepas ahora. Okay, so any questions, put them in the comments. Please consider liking and subscribing. I'm an online guitar teacher. If you like face-to-face classes, you can use the link in the description below. I'm cheap. And what's the other thing I normally say? Oh yeah, just happy practicing and enjoy your day.